Welcome to Home Cook Club. My name is Kieran, and in this recipe video I'm going to be making some prawn cracker nachos. Now don't get me wrong, I love your traditional nachos, crispy tortilla under a pool of melted cheese, topped with salsa, sour cream, guac and more. But these just shake it up a bit. They do something completely different with the idea of nachos. So I'm reinventing the Friday night Chinese prawn crackers and smothering them in a sriracha yogurt drizzle, a mango and tomato salsa, and finishing it off with just a sprinkle of spring onions. Now you can of course make your own prawn crackers, but for a quick cheat, I'm not gonna lie, I've just gone for some pre-made ones. You can get some crispy out of the oil or warm them up in the oven, whatever you want to do. So we're gonna start off with our tomato and mango salsa. Start by taking your 2 tomatoes. To chop them each in half, then scoop out your insides. Perfect. Then finely dice your tomatoes. You can set that aside in a bowl. Now it's time to chop our mango. Slice around the stone. You'll then be able to prise it apart. So now I'm going to just slice up to the stone so we get nice chunks of mango. So once you've got about a mango's worth, get it into some fine slices, and we're going to do what we did to that tomato. We're going to chop it up really small, really fine, and it's just going to lend a lovely tropical flavour to our Chinese nachos. This is a bit of a fusion dish, got a Mexican name, taking elements from Chinese food but with a distinct Caribbean twist. But I'm well up for a bit of experimenting with unusual flavours and seeing what happens. So we're going to add some to our tomatoes. So we've got loads of leftover mango, so you can definitely make more salsa and use it on top of tacos or in a salad, and it's a great summary way to pep up any dish. And just mix the mango together. There we go, so we're taking the stems off of a small handful of coriander, and then we're just going to finely chop this. Perfect. Now add it into the salsa and give that a good stir. And look at those beautiful colours, red, green and yellow. So now we've made our salsa, we can get our topping. So I'm just going to trim 1 spring onion, finely chop it into small cylinders, and we can get on to the final part of our recipe, which is our yogurt and sriracha drizzle. So this is a really straightforward and easy thing to do. Literally all you need is some natural yogurt. And I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons. And in the next bit, your sriracha is entirely down to you. How spicy do you like it? Do you want it to be tame or do you want it to be fiery? Up to you. Now the yogurt's going to cool things down a bit, so I'm going to just sprinkle in a little bit of sriracha. This is about, I would say, about a tablespoon, which is enough to give it a kick, but not make it too overpowering. And then I am going to just stir that together until it's a light pink colour. I'm not saying prawn crackers are healthy, but there's no cheese here, so it's a little bit better. If you've got one of these, a little saucing bottle, it makes the next bit much easier. But I'm going to very carefully spoon this in. So now it's time to get our prawn crackers out and start making our nachos. Ping them in your bowl. You don't have to be too fancy about the way you layer these up. Just make sure there's a little bit of depth there and there's enough space for all of your ingredients to pile into those natural prawn cracker grooves. First on goes the salsa. Lovely, that's step 1 done. Next is time for the drizzle. And finally, just to give it that finishing touch, I'm going to add my spring onion. So these are my prawn cracker nachos with a mango and tomato salsa, coriander, spring onion, and a yogurt and sriracha drizzle. Subscribe to Home Cook Club, and in the future I plan to make a poppadom version with plenty of bold Indian flavours.